Namaste everyone. How are you all? I hope that you are all good. Before step into our class, we start our class with a positive quotes from our Swamiji. You have to grow from inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul, said by Swami Vivekananda. In this class, we are going to see the lesson 11, the environment. Before know about the environment, shall we do one activity? This is your activity time. Don't throw out vegetable peels. Collect some fruits and vegetable peels. Then plastic bags, waste paper and plastic bottles, and dig a hole in soil like that. After that, drop the wastes that you have collected into the hole and bury them. Few months later, what has happened to the wastes that you buried? What do you think would have happened? What do you observe as happened? If the garbage was found to root completely and did not smell, mix it in the soil. When you sow your favorite plants into the soil, this provides nutrients to the plants. Many organic farms, they are using this type of method to grow the plants and get more nutrients from the garbage soil. So you have to do this activity and you have to wait and watch what will happen. So that is your activity, ma. Shall we enter into our class? Okay. So the first topic, the environment. What is environment? Look at the picture. Everything that surrounds and affects a living thing is it called environment. So environment is everything that surrounds and affects living things, that is called environment. This includes things that are found in nature as well as made by humans. These are all natural environment. It includes mountain, animals, forests, rivers, etc. Then man-made environment. It includes road, buildings, car, book, train, many things, object, these and all. These are some more examples for man-made things: house, fan, chair, computer, bag, clothes. So there are two types of environment. One is natural environment. The another one is man-made environment. In our day-to-day life, we depend on the environment directly and indirectly for everything that we need. We have to fulfill our needs so that we are depending on our environment. We need food to live our life. The food that we eat, vegetables, fruits, cereals, milk, meat, eggs, dals and spices is from the environment. We get the food items such as vegetables, fruits, cereals, meat, these and all we get from our surrounding environment. Then materials. So building material is material used for construction. We are using material for construction purpose. Then many naturally occurring substances such as clay, rocks, sand and wood have been used to construct buildings. So that materials such as mud, stone, wood and water. Mud, stone, wood and water are from the environment. We get these from our surrounding environment. Also, we can make some useful products such as paper, gum, fibers and medicines from the natural materials. So, we depend on the environment directly or indirectly. We get food, materials, some products from the environment. We were using the natural resource again and again. In trying to get more from the environment, we have caused a lot of damage to it. We have to protect our natural resources, but nowadays 83% of forests are destroyed completely. Forests are being destroyed to get more land for growing crops and build many buildings in cities. The earth is being dug up to collect metals, precious stones like diamonds, and fuels like coal and petroleum. Then the animals are being killed for meat, fur, skin, and teeth, horns. So that air, water, and soil are being polluted due to the increases in our activities. So these are the causes for damaging our environment. One is forest destroyed, then animals killing, pollution, these and all. Now we know that clearly what is environment, and we are all depending upon our environment directly and indirectly. We are the reason for the causes a lot of damage on our environment. Is it clear? Shall we move to the next topic? The next topic, pollution. Look at the picture clearly. There is one river. It comes in three ways. One way, that is the wastage of the food items. Then the other way, the factory wastage. So the people using that water only to bath, then wash their clothes, to drink water. So it is a clean water? No. So they harm themselves and the environment also. So our activities have resulted in the production of substance, that is the process by which harmful to the environment is called pollution. The substance that harm the environment are called pollutants. Next type of pollution. Pollution can be divided into several types, but in our class we are going to see only three pollutions. One is air pollution, water pollution, and the last one is soil pollution. So there are three types of pollution: air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution. In this class we are going to explain and know about air pollution. Next, air pollution. The smoke given out by cars, buses and factories makes the air dirty. Breathing dirty air leads to lung disease. Air pollution also causes acid rain. Now you have to ask, Maji, what is acid rain? So that is the gas that are given out by vehicles, then factories, it mixed together, then they form the harmful rain. So that is the acid rain. These acid rains can damage crops and surface of buildings. How can we reduce air pollution? Not using the car to travel a short distance. Then we can ride a bicycle to school or to our friend's house. Traveling by bus when it's possible. Not using coal to get energy. Instead of, we should use more solar energy from the sun. We should use wind energy from the wind, and hydroelectric energy from water. Then we have to planting more trees. Trees clean the air by taking in carbon dioxide and giving out oxygen. So these are the ways to reduce air pollution. Shall we recall the air pollution? First, acid rain. We have destroyed the environment to satisfy our needs. Many forests have been cut down to build factories. The poisonous gases given out by factories and cars pollute the air. Then, the poisonous gases dissolve in rain to form substance called acid. Rain that has acids is called acid rain. Acid rain causes harm to living things and non-living things. Acid rain makes soil less fertile and so plants do not grow well. It kills small animals that live in the soil. Then, acid rain damages stone buildings and statues. When acid rain flows into water bodies, it can kill fish and other aquatic animals. In this class, we saw one activity, then we learned what is environment, that is, everything that surrounds and affects a living thing is the environment. There are two types of environment, one is natural and man-made environment. We depend on the environment directly or indirectly for everything that we need. After that, we saw what is pollution, that is, our activities on the environment, that is called pollution. There are three types of pollution, one is air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. Then we saw air pollution, acid rain. Then how can we reduce air pollution in this class? You have to listen again and again. You have to read this in your home. Okay. Thank you. Ram Ram Namaste.